Good morning, my students. How are you? I hope all of you are very well. Today we will make final exam review or revision. We will make review about Mount Everest, about relative clauses, about homophones, their prepositions, useful expression, which is in page 89, and if a clause rules. Let's start with reading lesson Mount Everest. Let's start. Now, please, my students, I need from you to go to the reading lesson page 82, Mount Everest. I need from you to read these questions carefully, then answer the questions. Please stop the video and you have 5 minutes. Thanks a lot. Let's start with number 1. How high is Mount Everest? It is 29,035 feet and 8,850 meters. Number 2. What does the climbing Mount Everest require? It requires what? It means need. It requires a great deal of preparation. Number 3, why do mountain climbers think of Mount Everest was as the biggest adventure ever? Mountain Everest was as the biggest adventure ever because it is one of the biggest extreme sports. Number 4, what are the struggles that will face anyone who tried to climb Mount Everest? The struggles, it means difficulties, that will face anyone who tried to climb Mount Everest are freezing weather, the effects of extreme high altitude. Number 5, what do most climbers of Mount Everest suffer from? Most climbers suffer from headache, cloudiness of thought, lack of sleep, loss of appetite, and fatigue. Number 6, what was buying food for the mountain expedition priority? Why? Because why was buying food for the mountain expedition a priority? Because not many creatures of a plant can live in a high altitude. Let's go to find out. Find out reason conjunction. Do you remember reason conjunction? Reason conjunctions are because of, so that, in order to, in order not to, etc. In our lesson we have because of, relative clause. Do you remember relative clause? Relative clause are who, where, when, whose, etc. We have who. Coordinating conjunction. Do you remember what are coordinating conjunctions? Coordinating conjunctions are and, so, but, or, yet. We have so. Prepositions we have for and of. Now please, my student, check your answers, and if you have any mistake, correct it. Now we will start making a short review about relative clauses. Relative clauses are who, which, where, when, whose, and whom. We have also that comes as who and which. Now let's start with who. We use who with a person comes as a subject, which with non-personal things, where the place, when, with the time, whose with possessive thing, whom with a person comes as an object. Let's start with number 1. I saw Ahmed help me in this hotel. Who helped me? Ahmed. So Ahmed comes as a subject here. So we will use who. I met Muhammad. I saw in the party. Whom I saw in the party? Muhammad. So Muhammad comes as an object. So we will use whom. Lama found the bag which she lost. The bag is non-personal thing, so we will use which. I live in Irbid. My dad born. Irbid is a place, so we will use where. It starts at 10 o'clock when I go to sleep. At 10 o'clock is a time, so we will use when. The woman space jacket is red is in the market. Jacket is owned by the women, so jacket is possessive things, so we will use whose. Now please, my student, read carefully these examples, and if you don't understand anything, don't hesitate to ask me. Now I need from you, my student, to read from 1 to 9 and put a circle around the correct answers. These from 1 to 9 we talk about prepositions, and we talked about homophones, your, and their. So please stop the video, and you have just 5 minutes to do these examples. Thanks a lot. Let's start. I got a friend. Now read here. You are, or your. You, as I said, you are, your here. This your, it's a contraction form for you are. Your comes before noun. So you are a good friend. The correct answer is your, which is you are, because we don't have verb here, so we must put you circle around you are. Number 2, I saw space answers. Answers is noun, and your, this your comes before the noun. Number 3, are good news for you. There, the first there is the opposite of here. There, the second there, it's a contraction form for they are. The third there is a possessive pronoun, or possessive adjective, sorry. Possessive adjective comes also before the noun. So I will put the first circle around the first there, because we have are here, so we don't need to put the circle around they are. There we don't have noun after a space, so we will put a circle around the first there. Number 4, tired today. Look at this sentence. We don't have verb here, so I must put a circle around they are tired, because we have adjective here and we don't have verb, so we will put a circle around there, which is a contraction form for they are. Number 5, sandwiches are eaten noun. Sandwiches is a pronoun, so I will put a circle around there. Sandwiches is noun, so I must put a circle around there, which is a possessive, a pronoun. Number 6, related to prepositions. Prepositions, you must learn them, memorize them by heart. Number 6, he succeeded getting his own way. I must put in a circle around in. Number 7, I'm a bit worried, space bully. Worried about. Number 9, I'm a quiet fond, space skiing, fond of. Number 9, I'm interested, space internet, interested in internet. Now I need from you to check your answers, and if you have any mistake, please correct them. Look at this note. Please study hard. I need from you to study hard to get a high grade or a high mark. Stop the video and check your answers.